Mrs. Fay and was down with the first grade, and she could probably tell us a lot about Baxter's Pond.
When a town's population increases rapidly, the growth can be graceful if the places of beauty remain through planning and care. The pond at Baxter Estates is such a place. It is maintained by Nassau County as a catch basin for storm drains. The beautiful waterfall is an overflow which empties into Manhasset Bay. But the practical purpose means little to the children of Port Washington, for to them this is the duck pond. Miss Rickel brings her first grade for a visit, and the children come clutching bags of bread for the ducks, as thousands of little ones have done before them, and thousands will do after them. The beauty all about them is reflected in the pond and shines back in their faces. They are 6 years old, and each one of them, while he is here, owns a pond full of ducks. Or do they wonder if maybe the pond really belongs to the gentleman who is standing near them? He is always here, and with loving hands keeps the grounds of the park in perfect order. He keeps his eyes on those ducks, too, and every once in a while has to call men from the duck farm to come and take some of the ducks away, because the pond is so popular with ducks, too, that there isn't room for all of them. The leaves fall on the pond, but this hint of winter doesn't seem to worry the ducks. They seem to know there will always be children coming here to feed them. All this is part of a bright afternoon as a Flower Hill child goes forth into Port Washington. And it may be part of him for a day, or a week, or for many, many years, until possibly he returns with a child of his own. When the skating flag is up, it is winter carnival time. The ducks head for the hills, and all the young and hard of Port Washington assemble to glide, slide, and slip over the ice. Children of all ages turn out for safe skating. The pond is patrolled by Nassau County Police, which gives mother and father enough confidence to get their skates on and brush up on a few rusty figure eights. The girls are lost in the world of Martha Ann Scott, and graceful. While for the boys, it's speed, hockey, or the daredevil on one foot, or maybe one nose. They fall, but somehow it doesn't hurt so much when you fall on the ice in the crisp winter air. No matter what the season of the year, the pond is beautiful and brings pleasure to all who come here. It is a place in town where many happy memories are made for the child who grows up in Port Washington.
Okay, good. Just nice.
When you were little, all you cared about was feeding the ducks. And now all I care about is if the pond is frozen. Yes, I know, and when it is, just across the street in the bay, they're having their frostbite races. And it's going like mad, and the wind is howling.
Welcome to Manhasset Bay Yacht Club on this nice, breezy, cold Sunday winter's day. I understand you came down to see some of the frostbiting?
Yes.
That is one of the